Hey guys. Today we're going to be looking at Super Heavy Samurai. We're doing a little bit of deck building. I realized recently something interesting about Super Heavy Samurais. Let's go ahead, put in, I don't know, like, just some cards. We can always remove them later. Uh, I think we probably want a Soul Gaia, Motorbike, Soul Peacemaker. Maybe we want a Soul Horns, depends. We'll just not put in Soul Horns for now, I guess. And then copies of Scarecrow, Soul Piercer, Wakaushi, and Benkei. And that looks about right. Sure, good enough. So the thing about Super Heavy Samurai is, well, the first thing is, all of them are Earth machines, except when they're not, like, Wakaushi is dark. And Battle Ball is dark, but whatever. The primary thing is that they are machines, and this is interesting because, uh, well, how can I put this? Since they're machines, we can actually play them with Therion. And to what extent might you guys think? Well, we can really play them with Therion if that makes sense. So let's see. Is there actually a good Synchro 9? I guess we should check that out first. So Synchro 9. Shen Shen. For Noble Knight Emperor Charles, what's this do? If an equipped card is equipped to monster on the field, destroy one. Then phase you an equip one. Equip spell from your hand or graveyard to this card. Not particularly useful, honestly. Christian Phoenix. If this card is Synchro Zone, you banish all spell and trap cards your opponent controls and in their graveyard. If Synchro Summon cards to battle. Card effect, you can take one other monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Bravoo. This would require a Garnet, but otherwise not bad, I think. This card is Synchro Zone, you can special summon one card create monster from your deck. And this has changed. The position of this one has changed. Destroy a card. Wait, no, banish a card your opponent controls. Okay, so let's grab this. And then a copy of Kurkuri Gamma. And what's this do? This has some sort of graveyard effect. Quick effect, you banish this card from your graveyard. The target one Kurkuri monster you control changes battle position. Yeah, that's not super useful for us here. And we obviously can't make up this. Power tool. I don't think there's anything useful that we can do with that. Corian Vandrax. Assuming we can make this, what does this do? Target monsters your opponent controls and or in their graveyard up to the Synchro materials used for the Synchro Summon of this card, bash them. This Synchro Summon card is destroyed by battle or card effect. You target one banished monster except this card. Special, summon it to your field. Well, okay. So I guess this works. And then let's go Baron. So I had a bit of a realization with how this deck can work with Therion. Well, it's interesting to say the least. So let's grab a copy of, for now I guess, Foom, Lily, uh, one of Discoloseum, and one of Endless Engine, Argyros System. So I think that's probably enough. We can technically run one Carry Cross as well if we wish. So I guess we'll do that. And For funsies, we'll put in a copy of Sargus. Not sure if we would really make Sargus, but alright. So the basic idea here is that instead of making uh, a copy of Excel, this is the start of the deviation in this line. Instead of making Excel for Baron, we're going to do a whole different route. So we're actually going to make Diabolantis, the Menacing Mantis. And this card is completely generic to make. It is also Synchro 8, same as Excel. If this card is Synchro Summoned, you can send any amount, well, you can send insect and or plant monsters from your deck to the graveyard, up to the number of non-tuners used for its Synchro Summon. And if you control the Synchro Summon card, you can target one insect or plant monster you control, treated as a tuner until the end of its turn. So itself is obviously an insect monster, so we can then do Diabolantis, adjusting its status as a non-tuner into a tuner, and then we're going to maybe try to summon. Oh, did I not put it in? Oops. So let's go grab it. So we're going to special summon Super Heavy Samurai Soul Horns here, or we could do Super Heavy Samurai Stealthy. So let me see the condition on this to see if this is worth doing. This card is go to a monster by this card's effect. You can special summon this card. And you can target one Super Heavy Samurai monster you control, equip this monster from your hand or your side of the field to that target. So let me picture this real fast. So we're going to special summon Wakaushi, normal summon Soul Piercer, link off Soul Piercer or Scarecrow. Scarecrow effect, summon back Soul Piercer. And then we're going to Synchro Summon with Wakaushi and Prodigy. So here we can grab Motorbike if we haven't already. And then we can use this to grab a Super Heavy Samurai monster. Back to your hand except for Motorbike. Okay. So we can grab like Soul Piercer if we wanted. Or we can grab Soul Peacemaker, Soul Horns. We essentially get to grab two different Super Heavy Samurai monsters here. So we can grab Scales if we want. We can grab Soul Peacemaker. Either way, there's a good chance we're going to do, let's see. We want to probably grab Soul Peacemaker to grab Scales, I think, potentially. Then Scales summon back Soul Piercer. And we'll probably use them to make Leaf or Genius, grab Regulus. And we can also use the effect of Diabolantis to Foolish Burial our Lily Borea, so we can Regulus equip Lily Borea, sending Lily Borea to grab either Discoliseum or Therion Cross, which would allow us to grab either Foom or Cross, respectively, which is pretty decent. And we also have some battle protection with the Therion Discoliseum, which is why we have Endless Engine Argyro system here. And normally, like running spells and traps is somewhat problematic with Super Heavy Samurai, but it doesn't say you can't activate spell traps. It's just to have none in the graveyard. Well, would you look at this? Endless Engine Argyro system. We can use this to put Therion Cross and itself, like, just in hand and back into our deck. So we can just do that, and this will just shuffle stuff back for us. We can run a little bit bigger of a package, I guess, if we wanted to. But these are the primary interactions, so we'll keep it minimal. It's also possible for us to like run one more copy of Regulus, technically, or something like that. Maybe an extra copy of Foom. Not sure. Foom is actually at a level where we can actually pen summon it, though, so maybe not that bad. But anyways, the idea is that, well, we probably want stealthy actually, I think, over Soulhorn, so we'll grab stealthy instead. And I guess we would probably just simply use stealthy effect. The special summon itself. So we have levels 8, and then we have levels 1 here. And then, wait, this requires a non-tuner machine monster. The line doesn't work. Alright, back to the drawing board. Because, oh wait a second, that says non-tuner. This is a non-tuner. And then this is a tuner. Oh wait, no, never mind, it works, I'm blind. Okay, yep, so this works, so we use this, 9, 1, 10, so we have Baron. So it's somewhat the same kind of line at this current point, right? So that works fine. And here is where the world is our oyster, I guess, so now we just gotta figure out what we're doing, so I guess for now let's just stock up on some hand traps. So Ash Blossom, Gamma, we can't really play Called By because we can't get Called By out of our graveyard, so that's unfortunate. So Called By, Gamma, all stuff I would like to play, but we cannot. So Gamma, can't play Called By, can't play Imperm, so Effect Filler, I guess. There isn't much of a choice here, so just 3 of these, and then we'll figure out the rest of these 9 slots. Unless we want just run all hand traps, which we could, I guess. So like Ghost Mourner as well. We could run this, I guess, and that's fine. Is there any chance we can ever make Sargus? Not sure, but no harm in running it, I guess. So let's do 2 copies of this, and then Bell, I guess. And then maybe like Ghost Ogre, 2 copies, and then I don't know, just throw this in. Don't super care. And actually, now that I think about it, yeah, we could technically run one of these as well, so whatever. 1 Nibiru. So let's do maybe only 1 Bell. And that... no bells? Yeah, maybe. Okay, so something like this, maybe? Actually, I think this is worse than this, so... Uh, this. Maybe. Could also just run 2 Nib. Yeah, maybe 2 Nib would be better, but like, Nib is more dead, so whatever. That is fine. And then throw in like Guska, Zeus. And let's see. If we wanted to, we could probably still do an Auroradon combo or some Garnets, but I mean, pretty doable. But we just don't have like the space on our end board, so we should look towards doing something else just because of that. So, this is a Link monster, so I'm going to be putting that likely into the graveyard. So we're going to grab Warlord Savage, Apollosa, and we can probably make this with most hands. And then link off Cleafort Genius with some stragglers on the board, probably. Like, whatever they might be. It probably works. Worth checking what the other synchros do, though. Change battle position. Draw a card. This is probably also playable with super heavy samurais. Would it, you think guys think we could possibly do like super heavy samurai, Karakuri, Exodia? I mean, these guys don't have hard ones per turn. It would be kind of goofy, but you could technically do it, right? So that's worth like some consideration, I guess. I guess for the time being, let's just throw in like a nap beast or something and call it a day. Yeah. So around this, something like this, I guess. This would work. And if we're running that, I guess, then we can throw in a copy of Soul Horns here. Uh, Honestly, I don't think Ghost One or Moonlight Chill's that good, so one of sure. And this is the build, I guess. There's still some flex slots left in the extra deck to work out. But in general, I think this list is fine. It's just like a starting concept. Not bad, right? So here we don't have like the full combo. But I mean normal summon, Soul Piercer, and we still have like 4 hand traps. This hand's pretty disgusting. So normal summon, Soul Piercer, Scarecrow, special summon Scarecrow, linking this off, and then we can send Ash Blossom Spring to the graveyard. We have 2, it's fine, right? And then we can special summon back Soul Piercer, also special summoning Wakaushi that we add. And then we have one more search here that we can do. So I think the one we want to do is probably going to be Soul Peacemaker to summon Scales, summon back Soul Piercer probably. But before we summon Scales with Soul Peacemaker, we should probably Synchro Summon with Soul Piercer and our copy of Wakushi. And of course, Wakaushi scales Benkei, allowing us to grab a super heavy samurai monster. So we would likely grab Motorbike. So we can do that, I guess. And then we can go through most of the line, grab Regulus and Lily Borea. And then what else? From here, I'm not quite sure, but we haven't considered Pendulum Summon yet, but if we Pendulum Summon, we could make a rank 4 technically. I believe, right? With Soul Piercer and Soul Gaia Booster. So that is also an option. But I mean, at this point, we have Clee for Genius and then 2 other guys, so we could just make Apollosa. So we can at least end on Apollosa, Baron de Flor. Then probably either Nat Beast or Borlode Savage Dragon, I think. It's probably doable. If we had another bike to our hand, we could definitely make this or this, I think. Because we still have more Soul Piercer searches. And then, yeah, that'll work, I guess. So these hands just work, right? Yeah, okay. Considering this is 1 card, it's just going to be pretty consistent no matter what. It's just a matter of if you guys think that board is worth it. Because technically this board is better than the Rodin combo if your opponent drops like Dark Ruler No More or something like that. You still have like a response from the board you make, right? Aside from just like hand traps you just randomly have. So that's pretty swell, I guess, at the very least. Noticeably, we also have some form of recovery with like our Therion Coliseum and Endless Engine or Gyro system. So that's noticeable, and this grinds decently well. So with that going, so end board we're looking at probably Apollosa, Warlord Savage, Baron with Therion, Regulus, and Fum, or Therion Regulus alongside Therion Cross. So I think that sounds pretty good to me, at least. So yeah. Yeah, I guess that's all I got for you guys today, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.